Belt Marks. This is Derek Rodriguez coming at you, throwing some belts up for sale up on the belt boards. I just want to let you know that I'm not desperate to sell these. This isn't because I need money or anything like that. I'm just I'm growing bored with some of the stuff that I have. I want to upgrade a couple items, and the agreement with my wife has always been that I can always get something new, but I got to kind of sell something off in the collection if I want to upgrade it. So here we go. So right now I've got a WWF rather women's championship belt on real leather. Plates are decent. It's an old belt. It's got the usual minor scratches on it. There's a larger scratch up here at the top, but I cannot seem to get it really good on camera. It does have a Property, a WWF plate that I put on it. I will be putting snaps on it before I send it out, of course. Gold tip is on it. All these belts have gold tips. Don't give me a hard time. There was a time when I was obsessed with gold tips on everything, even Jamar belts. I did this belt probably 4 or 5 years ago, I believe, when I first started learning how to do leather work, things like that. So it does have a real leather backing on it, covering the bolts. This one, the flexibility is okay. I don't handle my belts and fold them a lot. And I do have the oval IC that I put up yesterday. It does have a little bit of a blemish right here, right below the E, above the W. It looks like tarnishing, but I've had this belt for about 4 years and it hasn't gotten any bigger. There's a rather large, I think it's more in the clear coat on the top, right across, right under Europe at an angle right here. Again, pictures aren't picking it up too well. You can see it right there a little bit. Property plate. Gold tip. It's got more of a Midwest cut on it instead of the Jamar cut. The leather right here had a blemish in it. It was my belt. I wasn't really too worried about it at the time, and I am selling it. I wish I'd put it on a better piece of leather. And the back is faux leather. And this one, for some reason, is very flexible. The in-ring flexibility is a lot of the guys like. WWE Smoking Skull. Get that out of here. On real leather. I do not see anything that screams out at me on any of these plates, besides just the usual surface scratches that happen over time, but they're actually in very good condition. Logo plate, not the WWE Champ logo plate. Again, it does have a gold tip on it. There's a blemish on the leather right here. Don't ask how that happened. It irritates me to this day, and it will get me going in a very pissed off way. A little bit of tooling error right there. Like I said, all these belts were done several years ago. The backing, however, I just put on this. I traded it out. It had a faux leather backing. It does. This is not real snakeskin. It's a textured snakeskin, but it's really nice. It's got a lot of detail, and it's all raised up and ridged. I just replaced that on it a couple weeks ago. It makes the belt pop just a little bit better. And then I've got an Undisputed version 1 on real leather. Just the usual surface scratches on it. The nameplate has something else going on with it as far as scratches. I don't know why. I don't handle this belt at all. I don't know why it's got it. It probably just came to me that way. No blemishes on the leather or anything like that. Again, it does have a tip on it, even though it is a Jamar belt. And it does have a real leather backing, covering up the bolts. So, what do I want for him? I'm thinking 400 for the Undisputed version 1, 400 for the Smoking Skull. I had this one at 410 yesterday, but all the little issues with the plates and the leather, to be honest with you, I'm looking at it and I'm not happy with the leather. Like I said, it was one of my first leather jobs many years ago when I first started doing it. Probably knock 10 bucks off, make this one $3.90. And then this one right here, if you're not junior, $420. $420. So if you want to get a belt, re-leathered, it's already ready to go, nice decent shape, most of them, send me a message. We'll go from there.